The mystery of the Piri Reis Map. What if the secrets of our ancient past were hidden in plain sight, preserved for centuries on a single piece of parchment? Imagine a map, created in 1513, that not only challenges our understanding of history, but also dares us to rethink everything we know about human civilization. This is the story of the Piri Reis Map, an artifact so enigmatic that it appears to depict the icy landscape of Antarctica without its current frozen veil, centuries before the continent was even discovered. Was it a lucky guess, evidence of advanced ancient knowledge, or something even more extraordinary? Join us on a journey to unveil the mysteries of the Piri Reis Map and the forgotten chapter of human history that it may represent. Our story begins in the early 16th century. Piri Reis, an admiral of the Ottoman Navy, was not just a skilled mariner, but also an ambitious collector of knowledge. In 1513, he compiled a map using pieces of older charts, some reportedly dating back to the time of Alexander the Great. What he created was no ordinary map. It presented a shockingly accurate depiction of the known world, including South America and Africa, drawn long before Europeans had fully explored these regions. But the true enigma lies in the bottom corner of the map, a depiction of what many believe to be Antarctica. Even more puzzling, this portion of the map seems to illustrate the landmass as it would appear without its current ice sheet. How could this be, when Antarctica wasn't officially discovered until 1820, and its subglacial terrain wasn't mapped until the 20th century? To understand the controversy, we must first look at the timeline of science. Antarctica, as we know it today, has been covered in ice for millions of years. Ice sheets up to 4 kilometers thick conceal the continent's true geography, and only recently have modern tools like satellite imaging and ground-penetrating radar given us glimpses of what's underneath. Yet the Piri Reis Map appears to show a coastline strikingly similar to what these modern technologies have uncovered. If the map is accurate, it implies that its source materials predate the Ice Age, or that ancient civilizations somehow accessed data that seems impossibly advanced for their time. How could this information exist in 1513? And who or what made it possible? Some researchers suggest that the Piri Reis Map points to the existence of advanced ancient civilizations, now lost to history. It's not the first time historians have speculated about such cultures. From the Great Pyramids of Egypt to the ruins of Göbekli Tepe, examples of advanced engineering and astronomical knowledge exist across the ancient world. What if these civilizations were not only master architects, but also skilled cartographers? Scholars have long debated whether humanity's historical timeline underestimates the technological sophistication of early societies. The Piri Reis Map seems to add fuel to this fire. If these civilizations existed, could they have mapped Antarctica during a time when the landscape was ice-free? If so, when would that have been? Geologists believe that the last time Antarctica's coastline might have been visible was tens of thousands of years ago, during a warmer climatic period. Could it be that our ancestors were explorers far earlier than we've documented? To chart Antarctica, or any landmass, without aerial views or satellite technology is an extraordinary feat. Early cartographers relied on painstaking methods like triangulation, celestial navigation, and knowledge of trade routes. And yet, the Piri Reis Map suggests levels of accuracy that seem impossible for its time, particularly in areas such as the Southern Hemisphere, where exploration was still in its infancy. Historians note that Piri Reis himself credited his map to earlier sources. Some of these, he claimed, were ancient Greek charts. Others were from civilizations long lost to time. Could these older sources have originated from master mapmakers of antiquity, people whose methods and tools have been forgotten? Or could these sources even predate recorded human history altogether, offering a glimpse into a civilization we've never discovered? A possible link may reside in one of history's greatest intellectual losses, the Library of Alexandria. Long regarded as a treasure trove of ancient knowledge, the library is believed to have housed maps, charts, and records gathered from across the ancient world. When it was destroyed, countless works were lost forever. Did some of these materials survive, finding their way into the hands of Piri Reis centuries later? The idea isn't far-fetched. Maps and manuscripts from antiquity are known to have been traded through generations, finding homes in unexpected corners of the world. It's tantalizing to think that the Piri Reis Map could be a fragment of this lost repository of knowledge. Despite its uncanny features, skeptics have pointed out the limitations of the Piri Reis Map. Critics argue that the Antarctic region could simply represent an inaccurate extension of South America. The coastline, they suggest, might be the result of creative guesswork or simple error. Moreover, advances in geographic understanding weren't always linear. Cartographers of Piri Reis's time often included speculative details on their maps based on rumors, myths, or incomplete information. Could the map's apparent depiction of Antarctica be one such instance? In the age of satellites and high-tech imaging, it's easier than ever to compare ancient maps like the Piri Reis with real-world topography. Some researchers have pointed out the remarkable resemblance between the map's southernmost details and Antarctica's subglacial terrain, as revealed by radar imaging. The implication is that ancient mapmakers had access to knowledge of Earth's surface far beyond their technological capabilities. Do these findings validate the ancient knowledge theory, or are they merely coincidences, amplified by wishful thinking? No great mystery is complete without its share of wild speculation. Some fringe theorists claim the Piri Reis Map is evidence of extraterrestrial involvement. The theory posits that aliens visiting Earth in ancient times shared advanced geographic knowledge with humanity. While such claims often lack hard evidence, they highlight just how extraordinary the map seems, and how far we are from fully understanding its origins. Whether the Piri Reis Map is a window into an ancient advanced civilization, the result of cartographic ingenuity, or simply a historical oddity, it remains a potent symbol of humanity's insatiable curiosity. It forces us to confront gaps in our understanding of the past and challenges us to think critically about the history we've accepted as fact. The map also serves as a reminder of the fragility of knowledge. Like the Library of Alexandria, much of humanity's collective wisdom may already have been lost. What if there are other pieces of evidence, hidden or overlooked, awaiting rediscovery? The Piri Reis Map raises more questions than it answers. Could it be proof of a lost civilization, one capable of exploring and documenting the world with unthinkable precision? Or is its depiction of Antarctica a mere coincidence, shaped by myths and creative interpretations? For now, the mystery endures. One thing is certain: we are still uncovering the depths of human ingenuity and the traces of our shared past. What other secrets lie hidden in plain sight, waiting to be discovered? As you ponder the map's origins, ask yourself this: if we've misunderstood something as basic as a map from 1513, what else might we have missed in the pages of history? Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Send Shorts. Till next time, and stay curious.